To transfer this pattern on fabric, this is still the front pattern. This is still the front short pattern. Now, since you have got this thing out, to transfer this on fabric, you will put your fabric on fold. As you can see, this is on fold. This is on fold. Just flip your fabric. That is called on fold. As you can see, this is on fold. So before you cut this out, you will not be cutting exactly on this paper when you are transferring to your fabric. You first of all add all the allowances before cutting out. So 0.5 here, that's half an inch you're joining. 0.5. That's all it is. Just 0.5. So basic. So at the hem, you'll be adding 1 inch for pipe. 1 inch. 1 inch for pipe. Then for the side, I will be adding 1.5. Then at the waistline, I'll add my 0.5. So we'll proceed to cut. Now you'll be cutting exactly on the line like the twist. Just on the line like the twist. Then I'll be using this front to cut the back. Remember, I told you that the only thing with the front and the back is just the 2 inches. 2 inches that you added here. Then another thing, you'll be coming here at the tip of here by 1, then connect the back to the waist point at the center front. We're not going to add it necessary sewing allowances at the back because we added already at the front. The only thing we're doing is to extend that 2 inches, then come up by 1 here. So I'll be adding my 2 inches. Still up. After adding my 2 inches, I'll connect back my flap curve. Just like this. Just like this. Then press this down. Come up by 1 here. Come up by 1 here. Then press a slanted line. You can use your ruler to do that. You can use your ruler to trace a slanted line. You can use your ruler to do that. A slanted line. You can use your ruler to go up by 1, then trace a slanted line to join the curve back. Then remember to connect your flap curve back to this line. Then you cut. You cut. You cut. You cut. So now here is the front, here is the back. As you can see, the back is bigger than the front because of the 2 inch extended. So now we'll be going over to our machine to join the flap together using our 0.5 to join it. We will be going over to our sewing machine now to join the flap. This is for the front pattern. This is for the front. We will join the flap. This is the flap from here to here. We will join the flap together. Then after doing that to the front, we'll go over to the back and do the same thing. Let's go over to our sewing machine. We have joined the flap curve and the flap line. This is the back, this is the front. You can see the way it's looking like. You can see the way it's looking like. The next thing to do is to go back to your machine and sew here. But this time around, you'll be placing these 2 fabrics together, right side facing the right side. You can use your pin to hold it firm. Make sure you arrange it well. The next thing for you to do is to use your pin. Make sure you hold this well. Then sew down, sew down. Did you get me? Just use your pin to hold it down. Then sew. This is what we have after sewing. This is what we have after joining the front piece and the back piece together. Remember, we joined with our 0.5. Please don't forget to notch the edges of these lines. The edges of the lines. Don't forget to notch it. Let's flip to the front side and see what it looks like. And if you notice, you see that this back side is still bigger than the front side. You'll be asking yourself, okay, this is like this now. Should I cut it off? No, you don't need to cut it off. Since you have joined here, all you need to do is to still flip it to be equal at the sides. You don't need to cut anything. And if you flip it now, here will bend like this. Here will be like this. That is how it's supposed to be. Remember, if you're trying to make this to be equal with each other, the back side will still be bigger than the front side. You don't need to cut anything. Just flip it for these sides to be equal with each other too. And if you do that, here, you notice that here, you now be like this. It is expected. Do same at the side, at the both sides too. It is expected. But before we do that, you remember that I told you that this shot will be having a 1.5 band. We'll be having a 1.5 band. We'll be cutting out our band in this shot. To cut my band, I will measure what I have here. I will measure what I have on my waist of this shirt. I will measure it out. I will measure to know what I have. And then what I have here is 18.5. I have measured the waist. What I have here is 18.5. Then I'll go ahead and cut the band. This band will be unfold. This band will be unfold because you are having two bands. That is the front and the back. So it will be unfold. Then you mark out the measurements you got from your waist. Mine is 18.5, but I will be using 19. I will be using 19. Remember, the band will be 1.5. Then 1.5 plus 0.5 for joining. That will give you 2. I have measured what I have. I have 18.5, but I'll be using 19. So I'll cut it out. I've separated the two bands. Now go over to our machine to join this band to the shirt. This is the wrong side of my shirt. This is the wrong side of my shirt. And this is the right side of my band. So the wrong side of the shirt facing the right side of the band, just like this. Then you sew. Reason being that after sewing, if you flip this like this, that right side of the band will now turn over to the right side of the shirt. Hope you got me. So we go over to our machine and sew here using our 0.5. Then flip. When we flip, it will be this way. Then we'll fold the edge of this band a bit. Then match the straight thread on it. This is what our band looks like. This is it. This is what our band look like. Hope you are seeing this well. I'll go back to my machine and tie the hem of this shirt. This is the hem. I'll go back to my machine and tie the hem using the 1 inch measurement we mapped out for piping. You are still cutting this on your fabric. I forgot to do that. When you are still cutting on your fabric, you know you mapped out 1 inch for piping. Please try and notch that 1 inch. Try and notch it so you don't exceed the 1 inch. But now, since I forgot to do this, all I'll be doing is I'll measure out my 1 inch again. I'll measure the 1 inch again for my pipe. After piping the hem of this shirt, all you need to do is to arrange your shirt so well for the sides to be equal. You can use your pin and pin it up. So make it equal. Come to the other side. Make it equal. Remember we added 1.5 for our side. So we'll be marking out the 1.5 and we'll be sewing down. We'll be marking out our 1.5 and we'll shape. After shaping, you will mark out where you want your zip to stop. Maybe if you're using a long zip, if you want to depend on what you want, you will stitch it up, then loose the side. Using that same 1.5, you will use that same 1.5 to put the zip.